Hello class, a very pleasant morning to all of you. Today, I Richa Parekh am here to further continue with the subject of social science for the students of class 6. My dear students, during the last lecture, we completed up to King Bindusar who gave his kingdom as a gift to his son Emperor Ashoka. Let's see, Emperor Ashoka 273 before Christ to 232 before Christ. After the death of father Bindusar, Ashoka had clashes with his elder brother Sushim and a stepbrother. Thus he came to power, but his coronation was done after 4 years in Patliputra. So after the death of Bindusar, King Ashoka was having some kind of clashes, misunderstanding with his elder brother and also his stepbrother. Thus he came to the power of his father, but his coronation, that means the ceremony in which he will be declared as a king, was done after 4 years in Patliputra. After coronation, Ashoka increased the royal inheritance inherited from his father. According to his stone inscription, his empire extended from Kandahar and Peshawar on the northwest border to Nepal in northern India up to Mysore, present day Karnataka in the south, Gujarat Saurashtra in the west, Magad, that is present Bihar, in the east, and Kalinga, present day Odisha. So, after coronation, after being the king and coming to the throne, Ashoka increased his inheritance, which was given to him by his father. And according to the inscription which are mentioned, the empire was extended to the various parts of the country. Battle of Kalinga and Ashoka's reversal, that is, heart change. Kalinga, situated in the neighborhood of Magad, was a part of Magad Empire at the time of Nand Kings. But after the establishment of Mauryan Empire, it became independent. Ashoka, who wished to make Kalinga a part of Magad Empire again, declared a war on King Jayant of Kalinga in the 8th year of his coronation. Ashoka was victorious in this war. So Kalinga is a place which was situated in the neighborhood of Magad, and at the time of the ruling of Nand kings, the Kalinga was a part of Magad Empire. But when the Mauryan Empire was established, it became independent. That means it got separated from Magad. Ashoka wished to make Kalinga the part of Magad again, and hence a war was declared between King Jayant of Kalinga and Emperor Ashoka on the 8th year of the coronation. That means after being the king, on the 8th year, Ashoka declared a war with King Jayant, and hence Ashoka was victorious. That means he won the war. After achieving the victory in the war, Ashoka saw gloom and sorrow everywhere in the battlefield as well as in the city. Seeing the loss of life and property in the war and crying women and children, his joy over the victory of Kalinga was lost. His peace of mind was lost. Ashoka's heart was filled with the feelings of remorse and regret over the war. He understood the futility of war war became the final war of his life. So after achieving the victory, when Emperor Ashoka uh, saw a gloom and sorrow everywhere in the battlefield as well as in the city. That means the feeling of sorrow and the feeling of unhappiness was seen by Emperor Ashoka everywhere. Seeing the loss of life and property, everything was destroyed, and also by seeing the crying women and children, his joy over the victory was lost. The peace of mind was lost, and hence it was declared as the final war of his life. He understood the futility, he understood the effects of war, and left feeling got remorse, and he started regretting it. Buddhist monk Upgupta taught him to renounce his weapons and take up the scriptures. Buddhist monk taught him that how to leave the weapons and start taking up the scriptures, that means the holy books. By adopting Buddhism, Ashoka became a religious man from a diplomatic man, and Ashoka was the first ruler who tried to convey his message to the people through inscriptions. Language of most of Ashoka's inscription is Prakrit and script is Brahmi. So he was the first king who left every weapons and started taking the scriptures in the hand, and he was the first he became a religious person from a diplomatic man, and he was the first ruler who tried to convey the message through his inscriptions, through his writings. And most of the writings of Emperor Ashoka is in Prakrit language, and his scripts are in Brahmi language. So dear students, here we are at the end of this video. In the very next class we will study about Brahmi script. Till then, study this same as a part of your homework from the textbook itself. Reading is only your homework. Thank you and have a nice day.